Hey everyone! Football News is back with another episode. Real Madrid are set to buy two superstars and Boyle is set to leave Chelsea. Don't forget to leave a like to this video so that as many football fans as possible can see it. Let's get the show on the pitch. Fenerbahce have loaned winger Filip Kostic from Juventus until the end of the season. The Turkish side has an option to buy the player. I can imagine Wurs and Musiala together in a who knows. Maybe Jamal will go to Leverkusen too. Either way, it'll be expensive to bring the two together at club level, Julian Nagelsmann said. Barcelona super talent Marc Bernal has undergone a successful surgical procedure on the injury to the anterior cruciate ligament and lateral meniscus in his left knee. Anthony is considering leaving Manchester United on a loan deal. Fenerbahce are still interested in the Brazilian services. Former AC Milan head coach Stefano Pioli will replace Luis Castro at Al Nassr. The club's board is unhappy with the results and demands changes. Inter Milan and Juventus will battle for Lille striker Jonathan David, whose contract expires in the summer of 2025. I disapproved of Bergwijn to Sadi. With Memphis, it may be different. The level of the league in Brazil is different. So yes, Depay can still be part of the national team, but it depends on his fitness and if he reaches his level. Ronald Koeman said, "With me, you never know. We have to take it game by game. I can't think about the future. When I no longer feel the fire in me, I'll retire. Only I can feel that fire and make the decision." Luka Modric said, "I left Barca because the club didn't offer me a contract renewal. I would have signed any contract given by the club, even go on loan if they wanted." Arnaud Tennis said, "Two English and two Italian clubs are looking to land Adrian Rabiot, who remains a free agent. Barca are also keen on signing the central midfielder but cannot afford his transfer." Hansi Flick has been voted the La Liga Coach of the Month for August. Barcelona won all four opening fixtures of the season. Chelsea striker David Fofana will pursue his career in Greek side AEK Athens. The transfer window in Greece shuts on Wednesday. Following the transfer of Filip Kostic, Juventus are looking to find a new club for Artur Melo. However, if no offers emerge, the Brazilian will continue to fight for his place in Juventus' first team. "I've made it clear in the last few years that I want to leave to be a number one. Sometimes, from the outside looking in, it looks like maybe that's 100% my decision, but maybe at times, it's not always in my hands as well," Kuvian Kalahir said. Galatasaray are trying to acquire as Roma winger Nikola Zalewski. The Giallorossi are ready to send him there on loan. The top 10 highest-rated player of the new EFCC 25 video game have been revealed. Mbappe, Rodri, and Haaland are at the top of the list. Barcelona's Ansu Fati has returned to team training. He is expected to be available for the clash against Girona. Flick is counting on Ansu. Manchester United are still considering Gerard Brentwaite as a potential signing. The club will return for him in the summer. Hansi Flick blocked the transfer of Eric Garcia, Inigo Martinez, and Ansu Fati. He sees them as part of the roster. Andrea Lugnan will not stay at Real Madrid for the next season. He plans to leave the club as a free agent. Newcastle United right-back Kieran Trappier insists on leaving the club. He is tempted by offers from Besiktas and Fenerbahce. The Chinese tire manufacturer Linglong Tire has been announced as Chelsea's new official sponsor. The deal does not include front-of-the-shirt sponsorship. Manchester United are considering the option of buying two central midfielders, Adam Wharton from Crystal Palace and Hayden Hackney from Middlesbrough. Inter Miami have recruited former Sunderland, Getafe, and Almeria goalkeeper Oscar Ustari. Qatari club Al Arabi has acquired winger Rodri Sanchez from Real Betis for $8 million. "I want to be the best defender in Europe one day. I'm up against the best central halves in the world at Liverpool. In my opinion, I think I'll have to be one of the best central halves in Europe if I'm starting," Jarell Kavenka stated. Due to a police strike in the Netherlands, the local authorities decide to postpone Ajax's second consecutive Eredivisie fixture. The Nations League is still going on, with France and Italy both having played their matches yesterday. Alright, it's time to get to the main news of the release. The situation with the rift in Chelsea's management continues to escalate. Everything is heading towards Todd Boyle giving up his stake in the club, which means that Chelsea will be completely absorbed by Clearlake Capital, a company owned by Bedat Ekbalai. The Athletic journalists name three main factors behind the fracturing: a fundamental cultural difference in ideas of how Chelsea should operate. Ekbalai prefers strict control over all processes, whereas Boyle prefers not to interfere and let the team develop as decided by the sporting directors and coach. Boyle was against Pochettino's departure, a lack of tangible progress in the stadium project over the last 2 years. Erling Haaland has a chance to join Real Madrid in the future. The Manchester City superstar will soon pen a new contract with the club, according to which he will earn more than anyone else in the squad. However, there will be a release clause in the contract that is valid only for Real Madrid, who have the intention and resources to trigger it. The transfer of Haaland is part of Florentino Perez's plans, since the Norwegian is supposed to be the last piece of the puzzle in the construction of the new Galactica squad. Haaland himself has never hidden his desire to play in La Liga and, in particular, for Real Madrid. Another superstar who may end up there is Florian Wirtz. According to Relevo, many people from the club's board are following the progress of Bayern's star. The Merengues believe that Wirtz will be able to replace Luka Modric in the team in the future. Real Madrid's first-choice striker Rodrigo Giez has publicly expressed his displeasure about not being included in a 30 Ballon d'Or nominees list. "I was upset when I saw they didn't include me in the Ballon d'Or nominees. I think I deserved it. I don't want to belittle the players who are there, but I think I had a place. It was a surprise, but there's not much I can do. I don't make decisions." Last season, Rodrigo scored 17 goals and delivered 9 assists in 51 appearances in all competitions. This season is likely to be the last for central midfielder Thomas Partey at Arsenal. However, he has a great chance to stay at the top level. Partey's deal with the Gunners expires in the summer of 2025, and 3 top clubs are ready to take him on board as a free agent. According to Cut Offside, Juventus are displaying the most concrete interest, intending to offer the Ghanaian footballer a 3-year contract. In addition to the Turin club, Barcelona, for whom the position of the central midfielder is a problem, are also keen on securing Partey's signature. By the way, the 31-year-old could return to Atletico de Madrid, from where he joined Arsenal back in the winter of 2020. Guys, we have great videos made for you. Make sure to subscribe and have a great time.